What's going on, guys? Gomes here back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. And today I want to talk about more so the content in MLB The Show 19, and in my opinion there is 4 kind of glaring issues that there really needs to be resolved. Some of them are not as serious as others, but these are going to be welcome changes that I think would make this game so much better. We all know the gameplay is what it is at this point. Maybe there'll be a patch to fix it and reprimand, really all the issues gameplay is having, but as long as the content is there, I think enough people will stick around and see enough enjoyment within the game. So hopefully if they look at these 4 things, content can be a lot better, and even if the gameplay is not completely up to par, content will be a little bit better as well. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is something that really has kind of annoyed me for quite some time, and that is the monthly packs. If you guys want to complete the 95 overall Cody Bellinger, which if you guys do not know, he's a pretty good card. I'm not going to say he sucks, or obviously not. He's a 95 overall diamond, but here's how much it would cost you. So Tim Anderson goes for 63,000. So all right, Tyler Glasnow goes for 200k, so that is 263,000. These both go for about 10k. You guys get the point. And Kirby Yates isn't even on the market because he's so goddamn rare, and maybe if somebody has him, he'll sell him to you for 260,000. That's the point that we're at, that people are willing to spend 260k for an 87 card just to get PTM done because they're that ridiculously rare, and they're just not in the game anymore because once the packs expire, then that's just how it is. So there has to be some major changes to the PTM set, in my opinion. Easy ways you could do this: you can have, like, you guys know they have their special PTM packs. We have the April PTM packs. They go for 20k, which I think, it keeps the value of these cards up a little bit, which could be seen as good or bad because that Bellinger shouldn't be cheap. But at the same point, if you're just like a regular person, it's still going to be really expensive. So maybe keep it at 20k. If you put in a few more of those packs, even like a couple thousand more, so there's more of these guys on the market in circulation, that'll help. That'll really just help because these cards will go down a bit in price. They still won't be cheap to complete the PTM set, but it will help. And then the main thing they need to do is they need to release these in regular packs afterwards. Like, they can still have them. Obviously, pulling a diamond is going to be a little bit more rare, and they can try to make these golds more rare than just pulling a regular, just like pulling a flashback gold is more rare than pulling a live series, and they can do that. In my opinion, that would help it out so much. It's more content that you can rip and pack, so it's more reason for people to spend money on the game, which at the end is what you want as a business. And it's also going to lower the price of the PTM sets, which is just a really downside. I love the program. I've loved it since they released it in MLB 17, but this has been a glaring issue for quite some time, and it's the worst it's ever been. I don't think it's ever been this bad in 17 or 18, where this card, I do not look at the last time this card was actually like on the market that you could buy it. It was going for $1 million. It was going for 1 million stubs, and that was like 5-6 days ago. It was 6 days ago that this card was last seen on the marketplace, and it's just ridiculous. There has to be something done to the PTM set. I love it. I really wanted to stick around, release these cards in regular packs after the regular ones are done, and it'll still be expensive. I heard, I was streaming last night, people said at the time he costs like 250k about to complete. That's fine. It is expensive, but it's a 95 overall card. You really get what you ask for, but there has to be something done with the PTM set. It's getting really bad in my opinion. The next thing I want to talk about is all the signature cards that we're getting. So don't get me wrong, I think the signature card art is sexy as hell. I think it's really nice. The problem, every single card that's being released is a signature card, and that kind of just throws away how it should be special. When I first saw these in like the live streams that they had, they showed the Willie Mays, which of course is the team collector. I was like, okay, that looks pretty nice. At first, I didn't know is this going to be a player or like a collectible. Thank God it's a player. But I assumed it's going to be kind of like an insert, like if you're pulling regular Topps packs, like in real life packs, it'd be like that. It's more special than base. It looks cool. It looks pretty, whatever. But literally every single headliner, they're both pretty much signatures. Ernie Banks Banks, which I just picked up for my team. He's not a signature, but pretty much everything else is. At some point, they have to just cool down. Have some regular legends or flashbacks, for God's sake. I mean, that's like the whole point of this game mode, isn't it? To like have, you know, like collecting cards. That's why they wanted, you know, all the flashback cards to be like of their former Topps card. Now everything is being a signature card, which you might say, what's really the big deal with that? It doesn't make it special, and you know, at some point it's gonna lose its meaning if it already hasn't. And then one more thing I want to tie on with this is, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, because you guys see, we just got 3 pretty much free 99 overalls, albeit you can only get 1 for free, but it does not take that, it's not that hard to complete it. I completed the third inning program like halfway through. I'm not exactly sure how many days are left, 15 days, so pretty much right on the dot of halfway through. And there's another set of moments, a lot more people are going to get them. You know, there's a lot of really high rated cards, so I don't know exactly how they expect this to go. And a big problem with that I saw last night when we saw, of course, on Paul Spor's stream, where he showed this screenshot of Nick Senzel, who is going to be his Sony Partner Moment reward card. A lot of people have better cards at that point. So what's the point? You know, for me, for example, I'm not going to have him over Ernie Banks or Jose Reyes or pretty much anybody in my outfield or a spot where he would play. So really, what's the point of me playing that moment? You know, I'm going to do it personally, but for other people that might not be so inclined and, you know, don't have enough time to grind every moment, you know, why are they going to do that? So that's another thing you have to think about. There's so many great cards coming out early on, and it is not even June. It's just about in June, but I don't really know what they're going to go with. Are all the future programs going to have over, you know, is it all going to be 99 overalls from here on out? Or are they going to go down? Because I feel if the next 4th inning program they release a 95, people are going to be pissed. They're like, we just got 99s, you know, I can't even use the 95. Absolutely unplayable. Not going to do it. Stop it, SDS, you know. So that's what I'm worried about. Really just how they're going to roll out content. You know, the Immortal problem. I think it's not as bad as the Immortal problem last year, but I definitely would like, I'm curious to see what they're going to do from here on out. I do not know exactly what their plans are. Another thing I want to talk about is events. I recently tried to play some events. I was just grinding for the wins for the 3rd inning program, you know, like the 10 wins get 30 program stars. I'm not lying, it took me like over a minute to find most event games because nobody wants, and that D Gordon's actually pretty good. The 84 overall D Gordon is not bad, but a lot of people just see a gold second baseman are like, okay, what the hell is this? Why am I gonna grind this? So I think there has to be better event rewards. The only actual good one I think we've gotten so far this year is the Jorge Posada, who goes for like 17.5 now, and he's nothing crazy, you know, average fielding, pretty good hitting catcher, and he's a switch hitter, of course. But events have to be tuned up a little bit. You know, we can't be getting gold cards. If you're gonna give us free 99s in the programs, you can't be giving us 84 cards. You know, that's just something that kind of annoys me, because if it takes like a minute plus to find a game, that just tells you not a lot of people are playing this event, because they aren't interested in the reward card. And it wasn't a hard event. It was 15 wins, 3 inning games to get that D Gordon, but I think there has to be pretty much diamond cards here on out, and they have to be interesting diamonds. And events a little bit more often. Like if you guys look on the schedule, it doesn't even say when the next event is. I mean, I'm not exactly sure when this event ends, but it seems like it's been going on for quite some time. I can check real quick. It is going until June 3rd, so I guess it's ending soon, but just tell us like what the next event is going to be, when it's going to be. That would be helpful. And give us diamond cards at least. Give us interesting diamonds that are people going to want to play events for, so it doesn't take so long to do, and then it's more accurate with what else we're getting in the game. We're getting a 90 overall from Sony Partner Rewards, 99s from doing, you know, the programs. Give us something better than an 84. That's at least in my opinion. And one more thing I want to talk about is the Topps Now program. I personally love the fact that they're doing this. Real life moment challenges corresponding to the actual MLB season is what I've been asking for as long as I've been on YouTube, and they finally delivered it. Ramon Russell himself said they've been working on it for quite some time, and finally they were able to do it. And I was ecstatic to hear that they were adding it. However, you cannot deny that the cards that they released for it were not that interesting, and yeah, we shouldn't be getting silver cards. I understand if you're a Pirates fan, Cole Tucker, it might be cool. If you're a Yankees fan, a Gio Urshela, it might be cool. Personally, I don't give a damn. I don't care if a Rays player gets a silver card. I'm not going to use it. Even if we're thinking a theme team, like at the end of the year, there's going to be better cards than silvers out. Just no. Have it be like monthly awards, only golds and diamonds. Have like 4 diamonds, 4 golds. That'll help it out. I know you want to say like, you want to add more value, because what I forgot to mention in the monthly program is you also have to collect every single Tops Now player, so that's like an additional 60-70k like right now that you still have to do. Make it 4 diamonds, 4 gold, something like that. I know it's technically, you know, you can just grind the missions or the moments and you can be able to get a pack to try to get one, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, most people, if you figure the odds are what, at like 1 of 20, 1 of 25 at pulling a diamond, but I believe it was, you know, most people are still going to pull golds anyway, so it's not like these diamonds are just going to tank in value. So I think that's what needs to happen, in my opinion. I really do not see any point of adding, you know, 5 silvers when there's more silvers than anything else. There's more silvers than golds, and there's more silvers than diamonds. There's a problem. Nobody gives a damn about these. They're just fillers. I mean, yep, if you're a fan of that team, maybe you're interested in it, but personally, I have no interest in it whatsoever. Make it only golds and diamonds. It'll be a lot better, and it will make a lot more people want to do the Tops Now moments. I know a lot of people were so turned off by the fact that there were 5 silvers in the pack, and that's really all they were pulling, that it's like, okay, I'm just not going to do the Tops Now moments anymore, because what's the point? If I'm just going to pull silver cards, why am I wasting my time out here? And I completely get that. Personally, you know, this is what I do, so I have the time to grind moments, so I have all of the ones that get you May vouchers done so far, and I'm really hoping that they take out silvers, make it golds and diamonds, have it 1 to 25 odds at a diamond pull. I don't give a damn. I do not want silvers in it though, and it will be a lot better. This, in my opinion, are 4 things that would greatly help the content in MLB The Show 19. I think the content is great. I think it has been really solid this year. These are 4 things that would just make it even a little bit better, take it a step beyond what it is right now. Let me know down below in the comment section if you guys agree with me and what else you think needs to happen with the content. You know, like ranked seasons rewards have been really good. I think we're getting a new flawless reward for Battle Royale as well. Some people might say these cards are too expensive. It's hard to go 12-0, so that's understandable, and they're good cards as well. So otherwise, I think the content is good. Just these 4 things I really think need some tuning and need some fixing. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like down below. Hope you guys had a great today. There it comes out. Yay.
Love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory.